Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Train Man, and welcome back to the weekly timetable for the week of 4/20/2014. Just blaze, everyone. Just blaze. But despite the blazing and the internet problems earlier this week, we had all 5 videos, and most of them were up on time. Just gonna say this now. Happy Easter, everyone. Get that out of the way, as well as the happy 420 to all my stoners. I know you. I know you're out there. I know. Ho, I see you when you're sleeping. Ho, ho, ho. There should be some sort of, like, Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny, except for stoners, like the stoner god. I don't know. Whatever. I'm totally getting off track. On Monday, we had Trainman's Modular Minecraft, episode 44, Small Beginnings. We get up the first 4 pillars of our house to be, our tower, that we're going to start working on. There's a lot to it. I'm not really sure how it's going to look yet. Yeah. Alright, so let's put one pillar here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That wide? Wait a minute. 4 on one side? No. That wide. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? That's right, right? Looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, gotta clean up that tree. And of course we have a lot of other things to consider there's a lot of other things on our mind, rather, while we're trying to build it. There's a lot of technology and stuff in this mod pack that I'm not used to yet. And we're gonna have to kind of acclimate, and if we spend enough time in the mod pack to actually, build too much, because again, this is just kind of a temporary series to hold us over until 1.8 comes out and we get some new complete the monument maps. But this is, yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. Also, I believe it was either this week or last week that I gave it a thumbnail. I believe it was last week. I probably mentioned it. On Tuesday, we had Trainman Plays Chrysaor's Locomotion, episode 125. A grumpy evening where I guess I wasn't feeling so well. Not in terms of, not feeling well, but it just was because I was kind of grumpy when I was making the video. I don't know why, but whatever. Progress was made. Things were done. I cleaned up hell a little bit, and I actually work on that more next episode, a lot more. That's most of next episode. Not only that, but just going over in my head exactly what I'm going to do is, it's kind of odd and concerning just exactly how I'm going to set this up. Because I want to have the longer trains, but again, I don't feel like the maps are large enough to support that kind of massive change of industry. On Wednesday, we had War Thunder, episode 3, Chris Learns to Fly. Now we have, started to build our squadron. And of course, it's a bunch of different people, but I'm starting to kind of handpick the people I like to be in the videos with me. Oh my god, 7Gs.
Someone just... Wait, is someone else behind you?
I have a way to...
I just had a mid-air collision with someone and walked away virtually unscathed.
Some people said in the comments, I'm playing in third person.
Yeah. Holy cow.
My plane doesn't have a cockpit view, so...
Okay.
Hey, I am!
3, 2, 1, yeah, you ejected.
Yay!
Uh-oh.
How do you spectate? I'm just like... Oh.
You're down.
It'll let you.
Uh-oh. Gear won't go down. There goes my wing.
I'm trying to...
Fire!
So, we actually have I have another video already recorded with, who was in this video? Wybold and Chris, I think? Or Chris and Cox, I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. So, Chris Learns to Fly was actually his first experiences playing the game, and he did pretty well. He's been beating me out almost all the time. I'm almost always at the bottom of the list in terms of just how well I do on a team. I'll have a couple of good games, but generally I'm towards the bottom of the list. I believe the joystick is part of that, and yeah, I know it's only a bad carpenter that blames his tools, but it's not Certainly flying with a joystick is not as easy as flying with a mouse. Or flying from within the cockpit. There's only a couple planes where I can't fly within the cockpit, though. It's kind of sucks. On another note, on Wednesday, we had Trains in Space, Kerbal Space Program, episode 43, landers 1 through 3, getting our first set of things up into orbit and out to the busser. I don't remember what the busser was called, but that's going to take it a Joule. God, does that look weird. If this was Ferrum, it would never let me get away with that. Fortunately, this isn't Ferrum. Let's see if we can get off the launch pad at 2/3 throttle. I bet you we will. Getting off the launch pad is a loose turn. That's that, actually. That's it. Episode isn't that fantastic. I wasted about half the time because I had to rebuild the lander so I could attach it to the ship. It didn't work out right. I'm not sure why. We need to be more careful how we build our landers. On Friday, we had the Zombie Train episode 67, Massive Mountain. We just spend most of the time building this giant wall of Earth. It's quite a wall of Earth. Yeah, so Massive Mountain, build a mountain, and that's it. That's the whole episode. Alright. That's one thing done. I concentrate so hard on this sometimes, it's like I don't even talk. Which is bad, because I'm here to talk. Though I seem to be running out of Zombie Train stuff to talk about, in part because I don't want to spoil anything. Now, I can talk about the tech in it all day long. I can talk about what Beta Rail's doing. I don't know. You could talk about how I made a timeline for all the stuff and included World War Z things in the timeline, including the Battle of Yonkers, which I believe I discussed. I believe that there was an anecdote in there, I think. I believe I was talking about something that I can't recall right now. But I believe there was an anecdote in there somewhere. It just wasn't me talking about what I'm doing, because I almost never can. I almost always get off topic. Now, speaking of topics, let's move on to our second topic, which is the video of the week. Now, I actually added one last minute because I didn't realize I only had 2. But the first one I'm going to shout out to is how many peeps can a 50 cal go through. And it's part 2. I didn't find part 1. But, you know, for Easter, shooting a giant row of peeps with a 50 cal, they don't even tell you how many. It's just really cool to watch. Also, they shoot at some other stuff, like some chocolate Easter bunnies. And, something else, I believe. I don't remember what. But yeah, 50 cal. Now, divergent from that is kicked in the head by a train. Now, of course, he wasn't kicked by a train. He was kicked by the conductor, and probably for good reason. First of all, because he was stupid and tried to take a selfie with the train in the background while standing about 2 feet from the tracks. So, for all we know, that kick could have saved his life. And this is not the video of the week because it was still uploaded by the dude who made the video. So, he's kind of, what's the word? Self-consumed. Yeah, you heard me. Don't play around there, the train tracks. Or at least don't stand 2 feet from them when there's a train coming. You know, I will be honest though, I have a friend who tried to take a selfie with a train in a very similar fashion, except not standing 2 feet from the tracks. Standing a little bit greater distance than that. Be safe. Back to the original topic at hand, actually, in terms of destruction. Norwegian way to kill a tree. There's a tree that's fallen across some power lines, and what do? They blow it up with det cord. It's just a little 41-second video with a nice explosion punctuating it, and that's that. That is your video of the week. I don't have a shout-out. Though you guys should go back and check out the Train Fever website again because they've posted some updates, and I really can't wait until that game comes out. Actually, there's something I should shout out to, and it's another game called Train Valley. Coming out as a mobile game. It was an online game before. It's kind of interesting. I'll drop a link to the webpage in the description below. But thank you all for participating and watching this video, and come join me on War Thunder. My name is Trainman96. Message me, maybe when I'm bored and playing alone, I might want someone to squad with. Remember, I'd appreciate it if you had Skype so you can talk to everybody else. I know that actually that we have, that War Thunder has a built-in system, but I declined to use it, and now it doesn't ask me anymore. So never mind. If you guys enjoyed the video, Trainman out.